What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 71 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for Pokemon and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is January 25th, 2021. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, joined by my co-host as always, Josh Brown. What is good?
What's up, Adam? How you doing, my friends?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
Today is a good day.
Yeah? Any particular
because
reason
tomorrow
why?
Tomorrow's a better day.
Okay.
But we're recording and it goes into tomorrow.
Sure.
By the time you're hearing this, the Players Cup 3 has begun.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, so I'm super excited because
game on.
Game on.
I am excited. Not as excited as you, but I'm
not as excited as me because
I'm feeding
I'm
off
pumped.
of your excitement. So that's a good thing.
All right, well, let's get into the...
So the 26th officially starts, just so people are aware?
We'll get there. We'll get there. On today's show, we're going to discuss the Players Cup 3. What's the plan? Who knows? I don't know what I'm playing. Well, I kind of do. Who knows? All right. Art of the week is Cradily. Cradily? I still don't know how to pronounce it. It's a Cradily. Cradily?
Cradily-dilly-dilly-do.
There's no Y in it, so is it cray? Is it cra? Is it craddy? Cradily? Who knows? Card of the week this week is going to be Archeops. Hopefully I said that one right too. From Unified Minds, and then we'll end the show with some emails possibly and TN Comics opening. We're opening up another pack of Shiny Star V.
Let's go.
Okay, jumping straight in.
Yeah.
Players Cup 3. Josh?
Yes.
Do you plan on playing any matches with your keys?
Well, first of all, can you answer the question as to when it actually starts? Because you said tomorrow, but again, people aren't necessarily paying attention to when they're listening to this and when it's actually happening. So
if you're hearing this in your headphones,
yes,
in your car, on your radio, wherever you listen to stuff, podcasts, if you're listening to this right now, you should. Hopefully, you have your keys.
Okay,
but it should have started already.
Okay, just wanted to confirm, make sure people aren't wondering or confused or anything like that. So, back to your question.
The Players Cup. Well, the Players Cup runs from January 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to February 26th at 9:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay. Well, that helps. See, look at the details first, Adam. We got to get to the details.
Okay.
All right. So,
do you want me to keep going with the details?
No. Back to your question. Am I going to be doing it? Well, for one, what do I have to do to get keys to play?
You should have already had them because we played a game.
That's all?
We've played multiple games. Yeah. So you should have them.
Okay. Would I see them somewhere, or are they like...
Yes. Yep. So when you go into your tournaments, it'll show your deck or your standard deck or what you can go to.
I'm just going to open it up right now. Hopefully we don't crash the whole podcast.
Don't crash the podcast.
Okay, continue explaining.
Yeah, so you should have keys, and then with those keys, you play in a 8-man pickup tournament, essentially, in the standard format.
Okay. 90% loading data from the server. Please wait.
And let me just tell you, I was playing games tonight on our Zoom call.
Yeah.
And I was getting disconnected like crazy. So I think there's a massive influx of players playing right now.
Sure.
And it kind of scares me for playing tomorrow.
Well, we'll see. Okay, so where do I go? I'm on the homepage now.
So where the versus is, like the play symbol, the
play
little
symbol.
triangle sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you should see the drop down, and you want to hit like tournaments,
events,
events. Maybe? Yep.
Okay. Clicking on that, loading.
And you should see like standard format, expanded format.
Yes.
Like different options that you can choose from.
Expanded, standard, and theme.
But above that,
yes,
to the right-ish, there should be a symbol, and it's a key, and it says 50.
Yep. Mine says 136. I'm kidding. It says 50. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was like, what? Folks, Josh just yanked my chain.
So good.
But you do have 50?
Yes, 50.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yoo-hoo!
That means you did the bare minimum requirements to acquire your keys.
Hey, that's all I need sometimes.
Well, you linked your Trainer Club account and you played a game between October something and now.
It's okay.
So
I'm
that's
in,
awesome.
Adam.
So you got keys.
Can't win if I'm not in, you know?
Yeah.
Got to be in it to win it.
And I mean, if you have the Charizard structure deck from Vivid Voltage, that's going to be like the strongest one to go into those tournaments with. I think.
Do I open it?
Well, I mean, if you're going to go with a structure deck, you know, you can probably play a few games in versus and, you know, see where that takes you.
Sure.
And if you want to you want to take out some of the smaller supporters like hops, like you can edit the deck.
Sure.
Like you can go into like cloning and clone it as a created deck and just make it in the standard format. And you can take out like the 4 hops or whatever's in there and put in like 4 professors research. And make the deck just a little bit better for yourself.
Maybe next week we'll build a deck for me. An online deck.
Okay.
How about we do that next week on the show?
All right. Let's do that.
Okay.
That sounds perfect.
I love it. Okay. So what are you excited for? What you said you're not sure what you're playing yet?
Yeah, I'm nervous because the format keeps changing wildly.
Okay.
You know, ADP is still going rampant. You know, Centiskorch is really good. Eternatus is still really good. But everybody's on the hype train with Pikarom. So fighting decks are going to kind of be on the rise. I think Colossal is going to see a lot of play because you've got Eternatus, which is ×2 weak to fighting. So a Colossal can just like one-shot you. It's kind of ridiculous. But it also one-shots Pikarom.
Okay.
So that's a little frustrating.
Sure.
But so essentially Colossal is good against the two of the top tier decks. And with the stone energy that reduces damage, I think it can go toe-to-toe with some other ones too.
Okay.
But if you go again, it's just a weird format because like you want to play a tech grass Pokemon to go against Colossal, but you can't put a tech grass Pokemon in a Eternatus deck. So yeah. I just want to play like 7 different types. But you can't do that. So you're stuck with using like 1 or 2 different types. But I have a feeling, I don't know why, but I think Donphan is really good. Something that can attack for 1 energy and do a ton of damage. I mean, it doesn't get affected by crushing hammers or anything like that. Because you're like, oh yeah, you discarded my 1. I'll just attach 1 next turn. And I've been messing with a deck where it's, you know, okay, so you hit an Eternatus VMAX for 240, and then you've got Banette, which when you play it from your hand to evolve your Shuppet, you de-evolve one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So what you do is you play Fion, easily searchable, you know, any quick balls, communications like that, super simple to grab and to get it out consistently. Push the Eternatus back. They're forced to bring up another fighting Pokemon that will get one shot, hopefully, by your Donphan, and then you devolve, take 2 prize cards because you knocked out their Eternatus, because Eternatus V only has 220 hit points, not 240. And then, and then you just clean up like that. Take away their energies, take away their VMAXs. It's a solid idea. I just don't know how to make it better than it should be. Like all the small Pokemon you want to put in there to protect against like spread damage. Like for Pikarom, like Mew has 60 hit points, so like that's 3 attacks with a Donphan, and then you're just toast. And then it's like if you play against random decks like I don't know, Galarian Darmanitan for instance, which is like, it's ×2 weak to metal. Zacian is like the number one card in the format right now. Between ADP and Luke Metal, or Lucario Melmetal and Zacian Zamazenta, like that whole deck is metal. I don't know. It's just scary. It's a scary deck to be playing. Honestly, water is the scariest thing to play right now, because you've got to worry about Pikarom, and you've got to worry about Zacian, because there's a metal weak Pokemon and lightning weak Pokemon. I mean, there's a few grass ones, but the ones that are grass, I don't know. They just don't work as well.
Sure. So you have no idea is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, right now I've been having a lot of success with just like straight Eternatus. I'm a huge fan of the 4 Zigzagoon. I've played against a few mad parties that just start with Sinistea, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go find my Zigzagoons and knock it out. And I've also been playing, I play with the Yveltal as well, or Yveltal, I don't know. But for 1 energy, it does 30. But, if you go first, play an energy, they use Jirachi. Jirachi has 70 hit points. Next turn, you attach an energy. You do Clutch for 60, but you also play 1 Zigzagoon to drop it down, do the necessary 10 damage to knock it out in 1 hit. So I don't know. I really like Zigzagoon. And right now I have a tech, like I have 11 energies. A lot of the lists that I've seen running around that have done very well are just 10 basic dark energies. Mm-hmm. But I do like that having that 1 extra out. And it's also an extra energy, I've been playing a bunch of games and I've ended up not getting the energy I needed while playing 10. So, excuse me. But I will say I like the 11 energy count. I like the 1 tech hiding energy, just to be able to free retreat your Eternatus VMAX if they bosses order up 1. That's always a plus. And that's pretty much what I've been playing. I've dabbled with the Flygon. I've dabbled with Luke Metal. I've dabbled with Mad Party. So I mean, I've been testing stuff out, but it's just nothing's the way I want it to be in my head.
Sure.
But that's why I was saying, like, Donphan has been the one thing that I've created that I like. But if you play like Altaria, they can like, you're basically killing your own Altaria and making it easier for them to knock out.
Right.
With their 1 or 2 tech Pokemon that are able to knock out your Altarias because they're not V or VMAX. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Well, I can say with full confidence that I am glad I am not worrying about all those little things like you are going into this.
Yeah, and I mean, it's important to have fun.
Yeah.
And I will always stand by that.
You better, Adam.
Which is why I'm going to stream like practicing matches tomorrow.
Cool.
And just like enjoy myself. And I'm not going to play. I might play into 1 Players Cup match, like tournament, and just see how that goes.
Sure.
But if the system's still having issues, like I'm not gonna try and waste my keys by having technical issues on Pokemon's end.
Yeah. Wait for the bugs to get worked out.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, I'll do what I can, but I'm just gonna have fun. And if I lose a match, I'm not gonna just jump into a next one and just get my butt handed to me because I'm on tilt or something like that. So I'm just gonna take it easy.
React with emotions. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So cool. You'll have to keep us posted as we journey on this adventure of the Players.
I will.
Cup
Actually,
3.
Celio's Network, he posted on his YouTube channel that there's actually like a spreadsheet where you can easily just track how many matches you've played and how many wins you've gotten. So like you can see your points and how many keys you've used.
Okay.
So I'm going to be able to keep track of everything pretty easily. Cool. So shout out to Celia's Network. Luke Morsa, you are the man for giving us that.
Right. Awesome.
But just to recap, like we did say, January 26th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, February 26th, 9:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Prizes are the top 4 players in the global finals. We'll all receive a travel award for a future international championships of their choosing. I would just choose whatever the furthest thing away is.
Exactly.
But it is the standard format. A first place win is going to get you 5 points. Second place win is going to get you 3 points. And winning your first match but losing after that for third or fourth is going to get you 1 point. And fifth or eighth place, so losing your first match, is going to get you 0 points.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. I want to get Cradily with it.
Let's do it.
All right, so the art of the week this week is Cradily, the barnacle Pokemon.
Barnacle, huh?
Barnacle.
Barnacle.
I'm like, should SpongeBob be...
Oh,
somewhere?
barnacles.
No.
All right, let's talk about this silly looking Pokemon.
All right, so the first one we have is from Holland Phantoms. It is a Delta species Pokemon. So back in the day, so Steam Siege had the cards that were like diagonally cut in half. So it was like half green, half red for it being a fire and a grass Pokemon. These ones were literally a fusion of what type they were. So it's like a steel color,
okay,
with like a bluish dark energy, effectively, shape for its typing. So it was metal and dark.
Okay.
So with these Pokemon back in the day, metal energies reduced 10 damage and dark energies added 10 damage.
Interesting.
So you could play both of those energies, and so you could be reducing 10 and doing 10 more damage as well.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
But let's talk about the art, Adam.
The art.
That's what we're here for,
and again,
man. This is what
again, Cradily is one of those Pokemon where, just like Anorith, I didn't realize that its eyes were not its eyes. I've been looking at this thing backwards the entire time. So it's little swirls, it's little circles or swirls that are on the top of its like plant thing. That's what I thought its eyes were.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not the glowing dots that are inside this dark void.
That would make too much sense, Adam.
Yeah, and so this whole time I'm thinking it's got like this mean mug. It's like smirking, like kind of getting angry.
Right.
No, this thing is leaning back with its barnacles poised, ready to strike.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a tomb in the back. I don't know. It looks pretty ancient, if you will.
Yeah.
I like this one specifically because it's very dark. It just feels dark. Like it's just the sun's just setting and and it popping out, getting ready to attack.
Yeah. The colors are really cool. It's like dusk. It's cool coloration. I appreciate it. I wish you could see more of it, actually. Like, it's so up close that you can't really get a full vibe of it, but it looks intimidating being that close up.
Yeah, this is one of those cards that needs an extended art, if you will.
Yes.
Definitely. So any painters that can paint Cradily and can see this one, please tag us. Let us know. I want to see this card expanded.
Yep.
All right, next up, we've got Cosmic Eclipse.
Okay.
This one is even more evil looking because, again, when you realize that the circles are not its eyes, it's very scary. It looks kind of like a ninja.
Yeah.
Almost, where it's, you can only see like half of the eye.
Right. It's full hood and face mask.
Yes, exactly. And it looks like it's whipping these barnacles at you. Again, there's like the sun setting behind it. Beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love the purples just a lot of it.
Yeah, it's a purple barnacle with like a lime green. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And then finally,
that's not our favorite one though.
That's not our favorite one, not by a long shot. This next one is from Plasma Blast.
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of like on the river in the woods. There's some sun poking through the trees. And it's got like this. It's so cool looking. It's leaning in for an attack or
this for the first time in all of them. It looks prehistoric. Like this looks like it could be in Jurassic Park. Like that. That's what it's looking like. Exactly, man. Like just.
And you see very little of its little circles on the top, so you get a vibe for its eyes being its actual eyes.
Yep. Yeah. It just looks rad, man. It's a cool looking Pokemon when you really break it down, and especially when the environment and the lighting go hand in hand with it. It's really sweet looking.
Exactly. But yeah, I give that one a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
for Cradily,
definitely.
And it's shiny as like a pink.
It's beautiful.
The whole thing's a pink.
Yeah,
pink mess.
Pink and orange.
Then I've got a Pokedex entry from Y. It ensnares prey with its 8 tentacles. It then melts the prey with a strong acid before feeding.
Melts its prey. Holy cow!
It melts them.
Yeah.
It myrtleizes them.
It does. It really does. Great little Pokemon. I'm glad we looked at that a little bit closer. You finally discovered where its eyes are. So after all these years, you know more about this Pokemon than you thought you did.
Anorith still bugs me.
Sure. That's fair. But either way.
You can't unsee it, and I just want it to go back to the way it was when I thought those were not its eyes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cradily I'm okay with. Anorith's another story.
Yeah.
And Armaldo, oh my god.
Well,
hopefully, honestly, if you get that one, that would be such a random turn of events. Because then we'd have to talk about that. Oh my gosh.
Well, let's see.
All right, but give me another Pokemon.
Random Pokemon generator. Hitting the generation button. 3, 2, 1. Click. And our new Pokemon that we will be discussing next week is interesting. It's blue. And it's not water type. It's
Wishcash?
It's evolution. It's the evolved form. It is Caracosta.
It's another fossil.
Another fossil. Look at that.
Okay, I'll tell you that I don't know very much about this Pokemon at all, so I am excited to talk about it.
It's like a distant cousin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
A distant cousin?
Yeah.
It's an ancient cousin.
That's distant, Adam. It's blue.
It's twice removed.
Yeah. Yeah, at least. So there's that. I look forward to seeing some. I don't know if I've ever seen that or the first form in any card. So that'd be cool.
All right. With that being said, let's take a little break real quick.
Perfect. Let's do it.
All right, trainers, welcome back. Josh, are you fired up?
You know I'm fired up, Adam. I can't help it but be fired up.
You're just excited to talk more about Caracosta.
No, actually, I'm getting really excited because we're getting closer to opening some Shiny Star V.
All right, well, why don't you take us through a little housekeeping?
All right, let's get that out of the way first. In case you don't know, this podcast is powered by Patreon. You can check ours out at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support the show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 will get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Joining at our show supporter tier will grant you access to our monthly TCGO tournaments, which is an awesome way to connect with the community and have a chance to win some awesome prizes. If Patreon isn't your thing, there are a few other ways you can help us out. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Bing. And if you are listening via podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. Finally, you could visit our merch store at PokemonProfessor.com/merch and pick up some special condition swag like t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and more. Adam, back to you.
All right, trainers. Well, speaking of TCG tournaments, I made a purchase, and I'm sending one to Josh because he's my bud.
Uh-oh.
But I did make a purchase for the Thank You Hydreigon promos. And I will be giving, because this month we did not do a tournament for the patrons, but that's because Players Cup is going on, and I'm kind of don't really have too much time to like allocate to that. So with that being said, we are going to move it. This tournament and February's tournament is going to be kind of combined, and it won't start until the very, very end of February because I have to participate and do all my keys and be focused solely on that. So as an apology, as a thank you for waiting, anybody that plays in the Discord tournament will receive, regardless if they win or not, you will receive one of the Hydreigon thank you promos.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
It's okay. You don't have to know.
Okay.
But I bought them, and I bought enough of them to hopefully sustain a tournament.
Okay.
Worth of giving them out. So yeah, so look forward to that if you are in the Discord and able to play in the tournaments because of your Patreon
support.
Participation, support, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be announcing the actual date closer to the end of the month of February, or not the end, but in the middle. We'll figure it out.
Stay tuned. Is what we're saying.
Yeah, stay tuned. Moving on, card of the week this week, because we're talking about fossils. Like this, it literally couldn't have been a more perfect Pokemon for you to pick. Card of the week is Archeops from Unified Minds.
I love this Pokemon
121
so much.
out of 236. It's like a fossil Ho-Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. This is really what dinosaurs look like, folks. Dinosaurs had feathers. FYI. Fun fact.
Yeah. I mean, I watched Dana Dinosaur with my son, so I know all about dinosaurs now.
I've seen Jurassic Park once or twice. So does that count?
Yep.
Perfect.
So Archeops has 130 hit points. It is a stage 2. It's a fighting type bird. It has 2 attacks. Both are colorless. So U-turn board. No, that's a trainer card. U-turn does 40 damage, and you switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon.
Okay.
Hyper Beam does 80 damage. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So that's huge. There's no repercussion. There's no like, oh, I have to discard an energy in order for you to discard an energy. This just discards an energy. So imagine you getting 2 heads on a crushing hammer and then hitting, for 80 and then discarding their third energy. That just put them back 3 turns or 2 turns. That's pretty devastating. But you're saying it's a stage 2. That's kind of hard to get out.
Right.
It's actually not.
Tell me why.
Well, we'll start with the fossil real quick. So unidentified fossil has 60 HP. You play this card as if it were a 60 HP colorless basic Pokemon at any time during your turn. But at any time during your turn, before you attack, you may discard this card. It says this card can't retreat. So if it's pulled up in the active zone, you have to just discard it unless you can evolve it into an Archon. Archon's a stage 1, doesn't do anything special, so we'll just bypass that. But there is a stadium card called Pokemon Research Lab. It says once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for up to 2 Pokemon that evolve from an identified fossil. Put those Pokemon on their bench and shuffle their deck. If a player uses this, in this way, their turn ends. Now that might sound awful, but imagine you playing, for Archon, you go first, you get one of these stadiums, and bam. You've got 2 Archon on the bench ready to go. Next turn, your opponent, is, Eternatus, whatever. They're attaching 1 energy, and they pass. And then it's your turn. You evolve into the Archeops, and you already have an energy attached. You switch it into the active, and you hit for 160 and discard an energy. Or, you hit for 40 and switch into an Altaria.
Mm-hmm.
And then their V and VMAX Pokemon and GX can't touch it.
Okay.
Or you just go heavy with like energy denial, which is always fun. But I like this card. And I mean, there's not too much to talk about because it is what it is. It does what it does. I wish the damage was a little bit higher, but beggars can't be choosers. It would be broken if it was a higher damage output, but I like 1 energy attackers.
Yeah.
And I think this is potentially something to keep an eye out. I don't know about for the Players' Cup, but I really enjoy this card.
Sure. I like it. That's cool.
All right, Josh.
Yes, Adam.
You want to get into the TN Comics opening?
Let me see here. Yeah, actually, I think I'm ready for that.
All right, let's do it.
What's up, everyone? This is Ken from the Pokemon Professor Network, and this booster opening is brought to you by TN Comics. TNComics.com is our go-to site when we need Pokemon TCG products, and if you use code FULLHEAL at checkout, you can get an additional 5% off your purchase. That's FULLHEAL, one word, FULLHEAL, at checkout for an additional 5% off your total purchase at TNComics.com.
All right, Josh, I'm going to let you go first because you're usually the shiny luck, so let's...
I think I went first last time and it did not go so well, but...
Okay, do you want me to go first?
I think I could do this.
You're like, my pack's already open.
Yeah, big thank you to TM Comics for allowing us to open these. I'm nervous, Adam. I'm so nervous. Possibly my last pack ever of these. You never know. All right. The first the little code card, which isn't really a code card, is Cinderace? Cinderace VMAX. Oh, that's cool. Cool looking card. Okay, so then it's 1 from the back.
Yes. Yep. 1 from the back to the front, and then that's like the special reverse hollow type pattern.
Right. Okay. So, is it Blipbug?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. That's the cool one. Then it's the what's the not Roly-Poly, the next evolution.
Torkoal?
Yeah.
No, that's another Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's like Carkol.
Sure.
Carkol.
It's that guy. It's the middle evolution.
Yeah.
Then we got oh god, what's this? The grass monkey from the new set.
Zarude.
Nope. Little monkey. The starter.
Oh, Grookey.
Grookey, thank you. Dedenne. So what's Grookey evolved form? Thwacky. Psychic energy. Oh god, what is this thing? Oh, this is that weird fossil Pokemon. It's like the dinosaur mashup with like something else.
Arctazol?
I don't know.
Or Dracofish?
Yep, one of those. It's that guy.
Okay.
The reverse hollow is the stone guy with the happy face. Just
Stonejourner?
It's a smaller one though. Maybe? Or is it the same one? No, I don't know. No, it's 2 stones with like a stone on top. It's like just 3 stones.
Yeah, Stonejourner.
Okay, yeah.
That's gotta be
I've just never seen it in a smaller form, so that's why it threw me off. Next one is the Berserker reverse hollow. And the final card is Rillaboom V. Not shiny, Adam.
Not shiny? No. Okay. All right.
Also, how did I get Grookey, Thwacky, and Rillaboom V in the same pack?
I don't know.
Something wild.
But that's pretty cool. Ooh, I got a Charizard for the
oh god,
the special card.
Oh god, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
Is it happening here on the podcast, folks? I don't know.
We'll find.
But my super weird hollow pattern is a Wooloo,
Okay.
a Derpy or Derpy. I don't know what the base form is.
Okay.
And then Blipbug's evolution, which I don't know what it is. Bunnelby, Clobopus. Ooh, I got the Zamazenta Shield, the Rusted Shield. Oh, shiny Impidimp.
Nice. So jealous.
And then I got Grimmsnarl V, or just not Grimmsnarl V, but the Grimmsnarl.
Yeah.
As my holo. I got Frostmoth as my holo, and a Crobat V.
Wow. Wow, Adam.
Wow, this Impidimp. Holy cow.
Nice.
I need to send you a picture of it.
You do.
Well, hold on. Let me sleeve it first.
Yeah. No. You take care of your cards for sure.
Okay, I'm sending this picture to Josh right now. So.
Well, I'm glad one of us
got
got shiny, Adam. We deserve it.
Yeah, I'm just upset it wasn't you.
Well, it's bound to happen. Again, when you quit collecting cards, the card gods frown upon you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is true.
So it's better that you got it, even though you don't collect Japanese sets. Look, out of 4 packs,
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
glad
gonna
one of
have
us
to.
got
I'm
shiny.
gonna have to start. Well, Shining Fates comes out shortly, so.
So I've heard. Do you realize how hard it is to go into grocery stores or Targets and not look at the card sections? It's incredibly hard.
It takes a lot of willpower. God. I mean, I went into a Target today. There was 3 of the trainer's toolkits, but one of them, the plastic was torn off, and it looked like somebody had gone through it. So I'm like, really? Really? Really?
Really? Look at that Impidimp. Stupid little goblin. Well done,
I mean, the
Adam.
card, it just looks like it's like completely metal.
Yeah.
His color looks so nice.
I bet. Ugh. Dumb. Not good for you. I'm happy for you. Dumb that I didn't get it.
Yeah, but I wish you got it.
Yeah, well. Oh, wells, Adam. It's Shiny Star V. Them's the breaks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on. I think we got enough time for some emails.
Yeah, you want me to read them?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Our first email comes in from John. John says, "Hi, Adam and Josh. Hope you're both doing well. I want to send a quick message to say that I'm a new listener to your podcast, and I thoroughly enjoying it so far. I'm returning to TCG for the first time since I was a kid, and I'm loving learning everything about Pokemon and how it's changed over the years. Funny story, I was listening to episode 2, The Decks in the Mail, earlier, and I literally just pulled a secret rare Psychic Energy card from a pack yesterday. It was such a coincidence you were talking about this card at the time. Asked listeners to contact you about it. So if you had any information about the card you'd be happy to share, I'd love to learn more about it. Can't wait to find out if you talk about any of the other cards I've collected as I catch up with all the episodes. I wanted to start at the beginning, so I have lots of pods to listen to. Anyway, thank you very much for your time and the great podcast. Keep up the great work." Well, thank you, John. Honestly, I don't remember that card. Adam, do you know?
I do remember. I went back and actually listened to that podcast.
Okay.
Yes. So it was the Psychic Energy from, I believe, Sun and Moon, which I don't think I have.
Okay.
I think I have the metal one, but I don't have that one. So very jealous.
Nice.
It was a secret rare, so it is rare. I would hold on to it.
So it's a gold card then, right?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
cool.
It's not a shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine if they did shiny energies. Whew. Oh, boy.
That doesn't even make sense, Adam.
Exactly. That's the whole point. At that point, then they just do shiny trainers.
Yeah, might as well.
Wow, that trainer looks like they're wearing a different outfit and there's sparkles all around it. Oh gosh, what did I just do?
Yeah.
Now it's in the
Yeah.
ether.
Yeah, stop it
It's
before
in
you
the
give
it's
it
in
more
the World
money.
Wide Web. Now people know. People know. They're gonna request it.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, John. Welcome to the podcast, and it's cool that you're going back and listening to all the old episodes. And hey, I can't wait for you to find all the many times I talk about Hidden Fates. So that'll be fun.
Yes, that's all you talk about.
Yeah, for a long
To be
stretch,
honest,
that is all
it
I
was
talk
like
about.
it was like the Hidden Fates podcast at one point.
Yeah, pretty much. Even though you try to break me from it over and over again, I was like, Adam, guess what I have? More Hidden Fates.
And I'm like, yes, let's open some more Sun and Moon.
All right, we got another email. This one's from Cody. Hey guys, just wanted to say I love the episode on the current state of the TCG, and I think you both hit the nail on the head. I think more people in the community need to follow your example with how candid you were about the rampant scalping and everything else in general. I also have a question. What do you think, if anything, local gaming stores can do to stop the scalping? Thanks for everything you guys do. Also, sorry, Adam, I realized I said thanks, Ken, for the email you sent about the promo cards you were sending because I didn't see your signature at the bottom. I appreciate it, and I can't wait to get them. Adam, question. What do you think local gaming stores can do to stop the scalping?
So they're already doing it, which is increasing their prices.
Yeah.
The bad part about it, it's like I've already said this before. I'm okay with spending a couple extra dollars, but I'm not okay with spending an extra 25 because they only got 5, and like that's what they want to charge because they know people are going to buy it.
Right.
I don't agree with that.
Yep.
What I do agree with is like, you know, if a Elite Trainer box of Hidden Fates comes in and they're normally 50, you charging 60, that's okay. That's reasonable. But I'm not going to pay $75 for one. I'm not going to pay $100 for one because you want to sell it at that price because you know somebody's going to come in and buy it.
Right.
That just doesn't look well. That doesn't look good, you know?
Yep.
On your part. And it's like, that's just how I feel, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the big...
It's kind of like Toys R Us with the Jeffrey tax, you know? I'm okay with paying an extra $1 a pack if, like, you know, if that's what you want to do.
Sure. I don't know. Like, the big thing that they could do is, you know, like, 1, pre-orders is huge. 2, like, just limit how much people could get. Plain and simple, you know? Like, don't allow somebody to walk into your store and buy the entire product that was just released in one shot, you know? Have a limit. It's easier for local, smaller game shops to put a limit on than it is Walmart or Target or anything like that. You know, like they could put up signs suggesting that, you know, you only buy 1 of each thing or 2 of each thing, but no one at the register is going to check that. But at a smaller...
Yeah, you just go to self-checkout and then it's like, oh, I've only got a couple.
Yeah, nobody's checking those things. But at smaller gaming stores, local stuff, like, yeah, that's under your control and you can limit it. Is it, you know... Is it possible to eliminate scalping 100%? No, never will be. But you could try to slow it down as much as possible and, you know, make sure that your customers, especially your regular customers, are taken care of, you know, as opposed to some random dude that comes in from the street looking to buy everything that you have all of a sudden. Like, that's not the way to keep customers that you've already dealt with, in my opinion. So,
right, and that's why it's kind of hard. It's like I like my local game shop. I like the owners. I like the employees and everything. It's just I don't agree necessarily sometimes with the prices that they put on things. Right. But the only thing I can do is just not buy.
Right. And
not that I don't want to. I would love to support my local game shop, but it also stinks when like they jack up the prices too high, and it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, totally. And I get that, you know, they're trying to make their money too, but at the same time, like, what makes somebody that's scalping it on eBay or Craigslist or whatever think twice about it when they see that local card shop is doing the exact same thing? You know, it's the same to them. So it's a tricky situation all around, but you know,
it's a slippery slope.
That it is. But hey, Cody, we appreciate hearing back from you, and we do our best to be open and honest with you all, and
because that's what you deserve.
And that's not going to change from us. We can't make everybody else,
and it's like,
you know, follow in our footsteps, but we could do our part.
Yes, and it's like I could sugarcoat it and be like, "Oh no," but I like, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it all. Take that sugar right off.
Right.
Going vegan. No.
No, vegan has nothing to do with sugar.
Oh yeah. Whatever the diet is for that one.
I mean, many diets.
Just cut the sugar out. There's nothing sweet. Nothing sweet.
Well,
except for an El Creme.
I guess I'm off the podcast then. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Next email is from Ross. Ross writes in and says, "Hey, Josh and Adam. Greetings from the UK. First and foremost, thank you for your amazing show. Listening to Special Conditions on my morning commute is what got me back into the card game after almost 20 years. Your energy together is great, and listening to you talk about your favorite Pokemon, art, and one day the number generator will give my boy a coffee in the spotlight. Mechanics and sets is really inspiring for my own hobby. Listening to your most recent episode, I totally got what you guys were saying. It feels like it's impossible to get a hold of new cards at the moment. It is, however, totally okay to feel burned out about the stuff. Not only is the pandemic keeping us from playing and trading with our luxury rectangles, but the pace at which new, more spectacular than ever cards and sets have been released has certainly given me product fatigue, and it sounds like you guys feel the same. We're also going through recently unprecedented times for the TCG. It's suddenly incredibly popular, which is something we've always wanted, but it's not quite as we'd envisioned. It's not necessarily more people playing, collecting, or trading, or even making sealed collections. I'm sure a lot of people are getting into the hobby as we know it, but as you said, a lot of emphasis now is making the money behind the cards and making returns, rather than just pulling cool packs and making cool decks, which is a shame. Honestly, don't think it could last long. It simply doesn't feel sustainable, but I also empathize with the feeling of missing out on something we want to enjoy. It sucks, and while we all know there'll be more cool product in the future, it doesn't make me feel any better. I don't think I really have a profound or game-changing point to be made, other than I feel what you guys are feeling. That burnout and exhaustion in times like this is fine, and that I found the best way to reinvigorate myself was to try a different aspect of the hobby. Given that you guys mentioned you want to pivot more towards playing each other on the show, it sounds like you're trying that out already, and being more of a gamer than a collector myself, I'm very excited for it. Thank you again for the stories, Pat Kraken, and the discussion. You guys are great. Take care of yourselves, particularly in these times. Well, thank you, Ross. That's it's really heartwarming to hear. It's cool that we aren't alone in what we're feeling here. I mean, it sucks that we're not alone. Like, it'd be great if we were the only ones feeling this dumb thing, and everybody else is out there enjoying and loving every bit of it. But it you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be playing games. We're gonna be building you a deck next week, so you're gonna need to open up packs. So like in your spare time, please just open some up. I sent you some packs.
Yep.
Whatever you just have, just open them up.
Yeah.
And if you see something you like, I mean, start there.
I'll grab a whole stack of code cards and sit down and watch a movie and just input those or something. I'll figure it out. I'll have stuff to open and we'll be good. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah. Last email here is from Riley. Hey guys, just received the Jirachi collection. My girlfriend Jenna and I had a blast opening all those packs. She had half and I had half. She got all the best pulls. I am most excited about the Rainbow Rare Gyarados. I am more of a player than a collector, but I've been talking about starting a Magikarp and Gyarados collection for a while now, and this card will be the first to go in that new binder. Sorry to hear that Adam. Nope. That's Josh. Sorry to hear that Josh is waiting on his enthusiasm for Pokemon cards at the moment. I can say that learning to play the game is worth it, and I would also like to recommend that you two try our Popper format, which is essentially standard commons and uncommons only. The games are longer and slower, but there are a little more room for counterplay and comebacks than the current standard format allows. It is also much cheaper to build decks. As collectors, you probably have more than enough bulk to build and try many decks without buying any singles at all, which is part of the point of the format. It is also fun to try to get to play Pokemon you like that you'd ordinarily languish in the bulk bin. Anyways, thanks for sending the package. It was the perfect thing to get us playing with our cards this Friday night. Hope you are well and have a great weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you pulled something good.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was like, these packs have just been sitting here. I need to send these out. And then I finally get them out. And I was like, I hope and I pray that these are something good in there.
Yeah.
And you did send a picture.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you got a full art Ho-Oh
Yeah.
GX. And you got the Rainbow Rare Gyarados, which is excellent. You got a Fomantis, I think.
Yeah,
But
doesn't matter.
otherwise,
That
you got.
is the beautiful.
Hey, I like the Chansey Hollow too.
That's not bad. Not bad. Too bad it's not an OG, but you know.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, those are the emails, Adam.
Excellent. So that was the show.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, do you have anything else you wanna throw in there?
Hold on 1 second. I have a random pack of Champions Path. I have my last.
Say what?
I have my last stack of card packs sitting here that I haven't opened that I need to get through because I'm sick of seeing them. I'm gonna give away a code card because we haven't done that in a couple weeks. QTH7NCZXDKN96. So there's that, folks. Champions Path. We got Water Energy, Arbok, Bead, Machoke, Roly-Coly, Carvana, Potion, Rockruff, Weedle, Hollow is a Fire, and Cursula V card. Just like that.
Oof.
Boom. No Charizard.
I love the full art version of that.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Anyway, now I'm done, Adam. Now you can have your show back.
All right. If you want to be like any of the other ones, well, the other trainers that emailed us, you can email us at info@specialconditionstcg.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. And Josh, if that's it,
That's it, man.
remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.